Good afternoon, everyone. So basically, we have finished HTML course, and I hope you all have enjoyed this. So from today onwards, I'm going to start on CSS, and later on we will start JavaScript and so on. So I have already provided the codes. I have provided a lot of stuff along with that. For example, the guide video, I have provided the editor to practice on it. So I hope that everything is so simple for you to practice on it. And there are so many people who already told me that they are feeling happy because they seen all these video reels very much easier to implement. And my goal is also to focus on making it more easier for you, and it become more simple for you to learn coding, because coding is really simple. You can also ask all the things to ChatGPT or any other AI tools, but the physical practice, or maybe you can say that hands-on practice, makes more sense compared to asking the questions to ChatGPT. So I am more focused on practically implementing everything. And if you are facing any kind of problem in that, you can directly add me in the comment section. Maybe in some of the videos I did a minor mistake, so people already commented that, yeah, this mistake you did. So I accepted that and I improved that, and in the next video I corrected that specific problem. So initially I published the videos, and I never thought that this much support I will get from all of you. But I also seen that you guys already supported me a lot. You shared, you commented, you liked the videos, and I published all these videos on 3 channels: on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook. And on all of them, on single Facebook page, I got around 29,000 followers only from this course. So I hope that in CSS we may cross 100K, because I will add a lot of good stuff in CSS, and CSS is so much bigger than HTML. You can imagine that around 100 plus videos I published for HTML, and for CSS there is a more content compared to HTML. And I am also focusing on very basic things, so that you could able to find out that how we can make it simple for yourself. Okay, so someone is asking me that what is my YouTube channel name. So my YouTube channel name is Amazing Learning. So you can search on YouTube Amazing Learning. So you will find out there. So actually I have published a lot of courses over there, but those were little bit older. So these days I am focusing on more recent and latest content, so that you should get the help out of it. And if you have any question right now, you can please ask me below in the comment section, so I can answer you. And mostly I am focusing on live coding. Live coding means I provided you an editor which is really impressive, because once you are copy and pasting the codes, so you can immediately get the output of it. And you know what, these days what I am focusing on is, when I am creating a reel, I edit and then I publish on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and then after I also publish a small blog post on my website, which is mrdigitals.com. And over there you will get the code which you can copy. And I also given a button named try it yourself. So once you are clicking on that try it yourself, so you will be redirected to an editor where you can paste that code and see the output. So this specific thing is compatible to both mobile users and desktop users. If you are opening that website on your browser, on your computer, it will work fine. And if you are also opening it on your mobile, so you can still practice on it. So it is not necessary to install any kind of editor, and it is also not necessary that you need a computer to learn coding, because this specific thing is much more simpler than before. Earlier, long ago, everywhere you will find out that people are firstly focusing on installing an editor. Then there are a lot of stuff behind it, but I have made it more simpler for you so that you could easily understand that in single day you can actually go to the coding part specifically, rather than waiting for other problems like editor and any other thing. These things makes us more discouraged. Sometimes we have a curiosity that we want to learn coding, but suddenly we have the problem of editor, we don't have any computer. So at that point of time, our curiosity get reduced, we get discouraged, and we actually quit. But what I did is I have implemented that code and provided you all those basic things which are really helpful for implementing the code in one go. So you can actually, that is ready to use, just copy and paste, and you can modify the things. In the previous videos I also implemented some emojis, some cards, some other elements. So over there you can just change the number, and accordingly you can see the output differently. So same way I am also focusing on everything which is more practical. So in yesterday's videos I have showed you some basic structure of HTML and how it actually how meta tags are displayed, and what is the body tag, what is HTML tag. So similar way in the future videos I will be more focused on practicality, because with practice you can actually grow more, you can learn more, and you can actually improve yourself in that. If you don't know any kind of coding, you don't have any background in computer science, still you can learn coding very much easily, because these things are much more practical and you only need to copy and paste. So let me know if you have any kind of question for me. I am here to answer for that. And if you have any idea like how I can improve the videos quality, or you are also feeling like something I'm missing, so you can suggest me. I will definitely focus on that, focus on your suggestion. And mostly I am not making face videos, because right now we are much more focused on practical things. So that's why I am not showing my face, because it doesn't make sense. And I only show you the editor and do the codes, and that's it. So thank you so much for your support. I hope that in the future videos you will get more knowledge. You can also subscribe on Facebook and follow, and you can also subscribe on YouTube. I have these 3 platforms, and on all of them I have added much more useful content which you can implement. And really I am mostly doing all the stuff in practical way, because I believe that if you will do practical, then you can learn more better, compared to if you are reading the stuff, you are just researching. It doesn't make sense until you are doing any hands-on practice. So that's why I am much more focused on hands-on practice. So each single concept which I am implementing here, so I am giving you a practical example, so that you could learn and remember the concepts. I have almost covered all the basic tags of HTML, and in the future I will again repeat those things in the CSS, because CSS is for design part. So let me give you a brief definition, like what is HTML. HTML is just the structure created inside the browser, and CSS is to beautify that structure. So once you are applying the CSS, you can make the user experience more better, more attractive, more colorful, and more responsive. So what does responsive means? Responsive means if you are opening any website in desktop view or in mobile view, so it looks it doesn't break, it actually looks perfect. So that is a kind of responsiveness. So we will also later on focus on responsiveness, but initially we will go step by step. For example, right now we have completed almost HTML, and then we will be focusing on CSS, and later once we are upgrading ourselves towards JavaScript and other things, so definitely at that point of time we will understand more better that how we can how exactly coding works. And if you have any if you have any problem in your codes, or you are facing any issues, so feel free to ask me in the comment section directly. You can send me a message, so I am happy to reply you in that. All right, so thank you so much for joining me right here. So I will again conduct some live sessions in the future. So if you want, you can comment me, you can ask me questions, and maybe you can make a list of all those questions, and I will give you the reply in all of them. All right.